Welcome to Lunch and Learn. I'm Keith Armour, the Education Homework Support Manager down here at the Adult Learning Center down at Maine. Do a variety of different things. Check us out. And today we're going to, for Lunch and Learn, look at our brand new website. It's finally here. It's been up for almost a week now. We're going to take a look, and we're also going to look at how to navigate getting ebooks and other e-materials. So let's go ahead and take a look, and we'll go from there. All right, we are at our new website, and the address is still the same, cincinnatilibrary.org. And so you didn't have to change anything. We changed it for you. There's a lot of stuff on the main page. I do want to point out this Ask a Librarian feature. If you click right here, that's where all the different ways that you can contact us. And this is that little chat feature that used to pop up as a separate window. Now you just can click here and you can communicate in a separate window with a librarian. And that's 24 hours a day. You can text us this number. You can visit our library branches and of course at Maine. You can give us a call at 369-6900. You can even sign up for a 30-minute in-person a librarian appointment, my librarian appointment, or virtual meeting as well. We do those definitely in my department, the Adult Learning Center, and in other departments as well, in other branches. So keep that in mind. I'm going to click back out, and of course you can email us as well. And we'll scroll down. So you'll see it's got a lot of books right here. And then it's got some featured databases, and this will rotate on a regular basis. Excuse me. You can keep going here. Some more popular ones. And then, of course, we have a featured video. We've got a section for teens, and then we've got our digital library as well. Got events calendar, locations, and then our call service, and then some other information at the bottom as well. All right, if I click right here on our blog post is all about our new website. And what's great is that this website works across platforms. So you can use it on your computer, you can use it on your tablet, you can use it on your mobile device, and it all adjusts very quickly. And we've put a lot of things together. So instead of separately going to Overdrive to find some e-content material, you can find that material in our regular catalog. So it's all very, very seamless. There's this wonderful video by a great manager, Key Parks over in West End, and I highly recommend you watch the video. It kind of gives it a lot better overview of the library, new design of the website. But we're going to go over here to browse, and we're going to go down to books and ebooks, because that's the reason why we're here for today's Lunch and Learn. We're going to talk about our books and our ebooks. A lot of times when you're looking for material, you had to look at Overdrive for just the ebooks, and then you had to go to our regular catalog and look at the actual physical copies of the books. And a while ago, that kind of came together. Well, it came together even better in this setup. So you've got ebooks to read right now. So all of these books that are right here on this scrolling on these 3 pages are all the books that are available right now. If I click View All, and it's taking some time because we have a lot of ebooks that are available right now, such as 539 books that are available right now. And that's just under the popular books. These are popular books that are available right now, 539. If I go right here to books available now, click right here, these are books that are available. I can go 3 and I could go to View All. Let's go back to Pioneers. I read that book, I think this past year, and it was a great book by David McCullough. And here is a synopsis of the summary of the book about what it's all about. And I liked it because it was all about the first settlers in Ohio. And it was just fascinating. It really was. And this is telling me a lot of things right here. It's telling me obviously the title. It's giving me a picture of what the book looks like, but it has this little green border around it. That means this book is available right now. I could get that book. Now, there is an ebook, but there's 30 holds on 6 copies. So I could place a hold on that book. There's a streaming audio book, but once again, it's not available. There's 4 holds on 25 copies. That does seem kind of strange, but okay. I'm going to click this plus 2, and you'll notice we still do have books on CD, and there are 16 holds on 19 copies. And then of course there's large print materials as well, okay? Now if I wanted to place a hold on here, it says on the shelves now, there's on the shelves. These are all the locations that have books right now that are on the shelves. So if I was living in the Groesbeck area and I knew that they had it on hold, I could place it from that I could get there. I could place it to Groesbeck and I could then place a hold and they will let me know when it's available, okay? So this is telling me a lot of information. The details just tells me 330 pages. The full record shows a little bit more. If I go back to details, here's some further exploring. And then of course, if I want to look at all of the books that David McCullough has written, and he's written a lot, I could just click on his name and then the 53 books that he has written or co-written with people would be listed right here. And this, of course, was his latest book, 2019. And then 2015 was The Wright Brothers, and then moving on from there. And look at all the information it tells me. It's telling me that I could place a hold. I could place a hold on the large prints, or the ebook, or the streaming, or the audio book as well. But this one I could actually get because there are some copies that are right there. There's some other information on the side here. I could just click books. If I just wanted to look at the ebooks or the large print, I could just click these boxes and it would show me the exact books that are just large print, okay? I could stream. I could do the audiobook on CD, and a lot of times people forget that we still have those. And then we have some DVDs that are associated with David McCullough as well, and streaming video, okay? There's a lot of other ways that you can search. And remember, we're just searching under David McCullough right at this moment. So I'm going to go back. Let's go back to eBooks, okay? So right there, this is online or in person. And then you've got new titles in the past 30 days. This is kind of like the section of the website that really is kind of like walking into the library and seeing where the sign says, these are the new books that are here, or going to your local bookstore and seeing books that have just arrived. Now, a lot of these are not going to be available. So let's just go to Kevin Kwan and Sex and Vanity. We click on that book. We're going to see a lot of red on here. So we're going to see that red, so there's some holds on copies on all of these copies. And remember, there's even an audio book that's being ordered as well. Now, a lot of these books are on hold or are not available because they're being ordered. So it's good to remember that you can always place, as long as it's in our catalog, you can place a hold on any item. So I'm going to click back and scroll back down. And of course, here's nonfiction, large print, and even books that are on order. And you can place holds on them as well. There's a whole bunch more. Another feature that I think is really cool is you know, I know that when you are reading books and you get done, sometimes you want to find out, oh gosh, I would like another book. And you ask friends, you ask library staff. And we have some wonderful, wonderful library staff members that that's their job, is really to read the books and kind of put them together and recommend them for other people. I think that's why I got so much into reading myself, is because wonderful librarians would suggest a book. So they put several selections together, and this is a whole thing that will change over time. New and noteworthy and new books are here. All books about birds. We do have a presidential election coming up. I don't know if you know about it, but there's some biographies here. We keep scrolling. Game of Thrones, Cincinnati history, Hunker Down for the hurricane season, and Read 'em and Weep. And then, of course, we have a wonderful writers in residence, and we have their books that are available as well. So let's go back to the presidential biographies. So if I click right here, here's the entire selection of that list. And here it is. I can scroll down. I can see all of the books that are in that selection. And I can go up. And I actually already put a hold on The Rise of Theodore Roosevelt. So I could cancel that hold right here. But I'm going to look at another one. And I'm going to look on George Washington. I'm going to click here. Look at the book first. And I have a feeling, because this is the same author who wrote Hamilton, that this book might be many pages. And look at that. This book is 904 pages. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that one, but maybe I could do that as an audiobook or as a large print. I could do it as a streaming audiobook as well. So I could put it on CD and listen to it, especially if I was going on a long journey. That would be a great book to do. But I can also do the place the hold as well. So these staff selections just kind of will rotate on a regular basis, because our staff loves putting those kind of items together. And I would highly want you to check that feature out here. Now, this will change on a regular basis as well. These are summer reads. This is all the books about gardening. So if I click through, it's all things about gardening. Got summer recipes. Same thing if I clicked all the way through. Bicycling, photography, barbecue and grilling. Oh gosh, I'm kind of hungry right now. I could click on that. All right, there we go. I could click on view all. And that would look at our entire collection, and our entire collection on just barbecuing and grilling, really focused on the summer, would be 236 results. And it tells me of all of the different places that I can find the books, and that can show me more here. Those are all the different locations. I can click back out. Okay. Oh, now moving on from there. My book club that I'm involved in has really been a lifesaver for me to keep connected. We meet over Zoom, and a lot of book clubs are meeting over Zoom or Google Meet or Teams or a different way. Some are even meeting in person, but sitting very far away and really kind of talking loudly. But I've found it has been wonderful. Well, our librarians have put together some great ideas for book clubs. So you've got multicultural fiction, that will help, and that will also come with some questions as well. These are great collections that you'll find a lot of copies of these materials, but it really helps get an idea of what kind of books you might want to have for a book club. So I highly recommend you check that out. So just if we would looked at true crime picks for your book club, same thing, we just click here or here, and it opens up to another list, and you'll see these are all listed right here. And you'll notice that some of them are, well, all of these here are nonfiction titles. The Stranger in the Woods is wonderful. I highly recommend that. Just Mercy is fascinating. It's just fascinating. And we've had him, Byron Stevenson, who has actually came to our very first Stern lecturer, and he is a fantastic individual. And this book, Ghosts on Eden Park, is all about George Remus, and that's a great book as well. So I would highly recommend all of those. So we're going to go back. I apologize that we keep clicking back, but I just want to make sure I'm looking at everything for you. Here are some more fiction books and ebooks. Don't forget we have a huge selection of graphic novels, items that are on hold, large print, and then historical fiction as well. Nonfiction books here, same thing, biographies and business, and then books on order, and then of course large print as well. And then if you have any questions about our e-content, that's right here too. Now I want to show you up here at the very top, if I wanted to type in, and let's type in a book that I've heard some things about, The Long Call, and see how it all automatically has given me some choices here. I'm going to click on Long Call, and then I'm going to click on the little magnifying glass. So here it's telling me here's the book, and it's showing me that I have different ways that I could place the items on hold. I could click right here on the title, and that's going to give me just the look of not just the picture of the book, but it's also going to give me a nice summary. It's going to show me the different ways that I could select the book. And remember, anything green, it means you're good to go to check out that material. I can look at the full record. I can look at its 374 pages. That's more my style, 347 pages. And then, of course, they're going to give me some other recommendations as well. Okay. Now, since we're here, I'm logged into my, I'm already logged into my account. So I'm going to go to, I could go to the library dashboard, or I could just go to checkout. And these are the items that I have on, that I've checked out. And what I love about this new website is that I used to have to check the books that I have on Overdrive. I had to check on my Libby app on my device, and I could see what I had checked out, but I couldn't really see what I checked out on Overdrive on the computer. So I love the fact that it's telling me a lot of information. It's telling me that this is an e-audio book, and I have 7 days remaining. I have the checkout until August the 25th, so I have to get finished. I could return the book. I have it already downloaded on my mobile device, but if I wanted to download it on this computer, I could do it there. Once again, here's another streaming audio book, but here's a physical book that I have, and American Uprising is another book that I have. And I have a whole month really to check that one out. And so those are showing me a lot of things. It's also showing me that there's some books that I have that one person is waiting. 11 people are waiting. And here is John Grisham's book, and we have 1,705 people waiting. And you can still sign up for hot authors. And I have signed up for a John Grisham hot author. So that means anytime that he writes a book and it is published, that I automatically have a hold on it. And it rotates in where um, I might be, number 5 in it, or I might be 1,706 for getting the book. But that tells me a lot of information. I can come over here and look at my holds, and I have one item that's in transit. And I do want to let you know that some books, because we are trying to quarantine some books for a period of days, sometimes they're going to be in transit a little bit longer. Just bear with us on that. But these are other items that I have on hold. There's my Theodore Roosevelt that I put on hold. And those are all of the items that I have on hold. And it also shows me my DVDs that I have on hold as well. And it just shows me a lot of information. Now, one thing you can do, it's going to show me I have the 8 books checked out. I've paused 4 of them because they came in a little too early, and I said, ooh, wait. So I can look at a borrowing history. I could enable that, so then everything that I've checked out, I could see. But I'm weird. I have a spreadsheet that has all the books and materials that I've read, so I don't necessarily need that. Of course, I have no fines. I'm very proud of that, but nobody should have any fines because the library board decided that during this year of 2020 that we were not going to have any fines whatsoever for materials. And then at the end of December, they're going to decide moving forward into 2021 if we're going to bring back fines or not. So you can always check your fine total here. All right, I'm going to finish up by just showing you one more thing. And I'm going to show you, so here I just put under browse, and here's the books and eBooks. Here's the audiobooks and e-audiobooks. If I click here, these are books, and they put the little headphones over here to let you know, and then they put it really bold over here. But these are all the same things, but these are our audiobooks. Past 30 days, summer. A lot of people like to read mysteries. I just finished a mystery this past week. Our fiction. And you'll see that there's a collection here. And then some frequently asked questions to help you out with e-audio books. All right, I hope that you got a little bit of a look at our new website. I know that there's a lot more to explore, and I hope that you come back to Lunch and Learn. We're going to next week go over more of the events that are happening, especially events that are sponsored by my department, the Education Homework Support Department, and the Adult Learning Center. We're going to take a real good look at all of the events that are happening throughout the fall at our libraries, not only in person, but also a lot of programs that are virtual. So join me again for Lunch and Learn next Thursday. Thanks. Have a good day.